Now then, this is the first Pickering Traction Engine Derby, which was held on the 15th of August 1953, and it was organised by the Pickering Sports Committee to raise money to pay off the mortgage for the bowling green by charging spectators 2 shillings a head. There was an estimated of 5,000 spectators attended the do. So a shilling was 1/20th of a pound, so 5 pence. So they were charging 10 pence to go look at the event. If they got 10 pence for the 5,000 that were there, that equals £500 made for the day. So in this picture, we're just outside the Sun Inn at Westfield, and Ernest Mortimer is using Old Glory to tow Black Bess back to Lazenby's builder's yard, back for repairs, after Black Bess had been left in the stackyard up to its ashpan in mud, and never drained down of water. Black Bess was owned by Stanley William Harrison, who inherited it from his father back in 1949 and still remains in the same family and can be seen around the local shows still. So here outside the Black Swan, we have to the left Surprise, driven by Mr Norman Thackeray and son Tony, who we saw in the start of the video. Old Glory, owned by Les Lazenby, but driven by Ernest Mortimer and farmer of the field Eddie Wardle. Mary was driven by brothers Jack Craggs and Frank Craggs of Eberston, which I may have some other cinefilm videos of if it's the right one. Black Bess, driven by Stanley William Harrison and brother Francis James Harrison, and this event took place down Mill Lane and was to be the first derby held in the north of England, as well as first event to be filmed on television for the Pickering Town. A newspaper article reads, about 5,000 spectators saw something new in entertainment at Pickering on Saturday when 4 50-year-old traction engines raced one another for a mile across a field in a traction engine derby. If there was nothing supersonic about the progress of these lumbering iron monsters, there were thrills in plenty at the spectacle of belching smokestacks, showers of sparks, hissing steam and furiously clanking wheels. Old Glory finished first, narrowly beating Surprise by funnel's width for a glass of beer, which you can see them drinking here. Apparently the regulator stuck and Eddie Wardle jumped ship as it raced towards Mill Lane, but Ernest managed to close it down just short of the hedge. So third place was taken by Mary, driven by brothers Jack and Frank Craggs of Eberston, who we can see here receiving the runner-up tankards. I'm not sure if this is the same year or the year after, but apparently the man with the trilby hat is Eric Dewing, and then there's Mr P Ogden, owner of Surprise, Mrs Lazenby presenting tankards, and her husband Mr Les Lazenby, owner of the winning engine Old Glory. So here's a newspaper clipping that I read out during the race, but if you want to have a read of it yourselves, just pause the video. It'd be nice if you could add a comment if you know any more about this day. And if you've enjoyed this video, please share it with somebody else, and especially if they might have relations in the video. And if you want to see some similar videos, I'll leave some clips at the end for you to click on.